Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Nat Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today I want to teach you 4 stenciling techniques that are really fun and easy to make. So technique number 1 is called water stenciling. I'm working on a small surface so it will be easier to see. So I've sprayed my surface with some paints, and now I'm spraying the stencil with water, with just a water spritzer, turning it over and then pressing it against my surface. And what will happen is that the water on the stencil will create a resist effect with the paint on my surface and create a pattern. So it is a little bit blurry. You don't get a very crisp pattern, you get a more blurry pattern, but you can still see the letters that are the stencil pattern. And I just added the remainder of the paint on the stencil to an extra card that we're going to work on in a minute. So the water stenciling technique is basically creating a resist with the water and the paint and creating a really fun and unique pattern, of course depending on the stencil that you are using. So I'm just adding a word to my card. I'm working on plain cards prepared with some gesso first, so it will be easier to work. Sometimes it's easier to work on smaller surfaces. Okay, so our next stenciling technique is going to be with distress inks, and I'm going to have an extra technique inside there just to show you how versatile it is. So I'm just adding some ink to my background. This is the card that I added the remainder paint that was left on the stencil before. And first I'm going to use the stencil in a very traditional way. We're going to take some distress ink and we're going to take the same stencil with the letters and simply create a pattern on the background. So this is like the regular way that you know how to use a stencil, just creating a background. But now I want to show you that extra technique I was talking about, and that is how you can use the same letter stencil to create a title, to spell a word. Maybe you like that writing and you want to use it to spell a word, but how are you going to do that with all the letters so close together? So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting some pieces of scrap paper, and I'm going to hide everything around the letter that I want to stencil. Simply going to cover everything with paper, and then I need a permanent ink because I don't want to use distress ink on distress ink because they will blend together. So I won't have a crisp letter that I can see. I will just have two colors blended, and I don't want that. So I'm going letter by letter. I'm covering the parts that I don't need with the paper, and then I am using the permanent ink to stencil the letter that I do want. And now I am going to spell the word find. Just need to find all the letters, and then this is another way to use a stencil. A little time consuming, but if you like the letters and you don't have them on a stamp or something like that, you can use the stencil instead. So this is our second technique. Our third technique is using alcohol inks on the surface and how to stamp or how to stencil, on alcohol inks. So I have here my alcohol inks that I'm adding to my blending tool. Using 3 colors, of course you can add as many colors as you want. And I'm just going to dab onto the surface with my alcohol inks and having a very colorful background. Just removing the excess with some baby wipe. This makes the color slightly muted. And now again, I'm going to use the stencil in 2 different ways. One is simply the traditional way of taking permanent ink and using it to create the pattern, and this time they're rectangles. And then I'm going to go around each of the little rectangle with a white pen, again a permanent pen. But now I'm just going, I have the black rectangles, but I want some white ones, and I don't have a white ink. So what I'm going to do is, this is the really traditional way of using a stencil. Simply take the marker and color inside the shapes that you want. So using the stencil basically as not as a large area to create a pattern, but as individual shapes to color in. And this time with the white pen, and if you need another extra layer to make it even whiter, then you go ahead and add more of the white marker. And this time I'm going to go around the rectangles with a black marker, so I'll have a contrast between the white and the black rectangles. And then I'm going to add my word. So again, 2 ways to use the same stencil. This was technique number 3. So for technique number 4 of using stencils, I like this card. I'm just going to use what is called triple stenciling or layering, and this is a really easy one. You simply take the same material, in this case distress ink, and you apply this material through the stencil, and all you change is the angle of the stencil and the color of the material. So I've started with light blue, and distress ink needs to be really dry so they won't blend. Now I'm going to go in with some teal, and I'm changing the angle of the stencil slightly. So I'll have the same pattern, but a little off to the right or to the left, any way that you want. And finally I'm adding a 3rd layer of yellow with the same stencil, again changing the angle a little bit. So it's like I'm having a depth on my pattern with the different colors that I'm applying. So it looks pretty cool. So basically this technique is about layering the same pattern with different colors on the same surface. It will work with acrylic paints as well. Not so much with spraying, but you can try and see how it works. It will work with permanent ink, of course, as well. So I'm just adding a little bit of doodling to the card, and then a word. I'm going to add the word on a piece of paper that I'm going to color with the same ink, same yellow ink. I'm also going to add these 2, like stamping, using the same blending tool with the ink, just as a stamp, to add even more blocks of color. So you can add whatever word you want. You can leave it empty, just taking a scrap piece of paper and adding a little bit of yellow distress ink and a word. Now if you want to learn more about stenciling techniques, you can access 2 more exclusive stenciling techniques as channel members. So you can become a channel member simply by clicking on the join button, and then you will join the membership of this YouTube channel to get access to all kinds of perks. You'll get exclusive videos, exclusive printables, and content that is only available for the channel members. So this is one of the cards with the stencil, another stencil technique. And then we have another stenciling technique that is available for members. So you'll get an exclusive video with that. So I really hope you like this tutorial and you'll try those techniques. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.